Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through common vacuum maintenance for the DREAME Aqua10 Roller AE. If you're interested in this version, the link to it will be in the video description. We also have links to our top robot vacuum, wet dry vacuum, and cordless vacuum cleaner picks, as well as our daily vacuum deals website. So be sure to check those links in the description. Now guys, on the vacuum itself, we'll start with the top. There's not much to do here. You can wipe down the LiDAR sensor cover and cover of the top as needed. And if you have any debris you're noticing in there, you can go ahead and use like compressed air if you need to clean anything out of there. The top cover is removable, so you could easily, rinse that off as needed as well. That reveals our dustbin right here, and they actually have your care and cleaning instructions directly on it. But basically you can wash and rinse everything out here, and you can buy replacement filters as needed, but you can even wash and rinse those out. You should get plenty of life out of these. Just the key with the dustbin, make sure it has plenty of time to dry. Put it in like the window in the sunlight, give it 24 hours before you use it again. That would be in your best interest. In here, not much to it. You could always just lift it up, dump out any crumbs or debris, check for any clogs or obstructions in there. And there's really not much to the top section of this vacuum. Now we'll look at it from the side. You can wipe down the sensor on the front. On this side, nothing there. Back side, we have another sensor you can wipe down. Check the charging contacts. Removable dirty water tank. Let me show you that. This just pops open, so you can wash and rinse this out. Little filter there too, so just check for any debris. But super simple to clean that as needed. And that just snaps right back in.
Water tank of the robot installed.
And on this side, we have another sensor that you can wipe down. Now for the underside, we'll start with the roller first. You can replace this once it's worn out. You could also wash and rinse it under the sink if you wanted to, and wipe down in here. So really easy access and maintenance for the roller system, which is great. For the wheels, you could grab a toothbrush if you notice any debris starting to accumulate to clean those out. And then you'll notice too the like the lifting threshold clearing suspension here on the side. You can just move the wheel to get access to all of that. If there's any tangles or again things you want to like scrub away. You could replace the side brush once it's worn out. You can cut away any hair tangles. Multiple cliff sensors to wipe down there. Main brush roller, very easy to replace once it's worn out. You can wash and rinse this off. You can wipe down in there. You might notice some hair accumulating on the sides here. You can always work that down further and pull it out. This will accumulate dust, but again, you could just rinse it off if needed. And then just make sure this actually clicks in place just like so. You will get that click to know that it's installed properly. And then for our omnidirectional wheel, we should be able to gently pry it out. So it's more of just like a lifting up from the side. There, I got one side. Let's see if we can get the other side gently. There we go, and it pops off. So if you notice any hair wrap here or there, you can easily clean that. Just gently pry it off, and then it'll snap right back on.
Wheels are not in contact with the ground.
And that's going to be it. Simple and straightforward to clean and maintain this vacuum.